What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Andy's History Lessons. This is the second episode of my World War II series, which I will be doing every Saturday since the entirety of World War II is considered a sensitive subject. Okay, now we're going to talk about another member of the Axis powers, and that nation is Italy. Italy, after its victory in World War I, had fallen into anarchy. Sorry about that. Anyways, Italy, after winning World War I, had fallen under anarchy, and so had many other nations at the time. Benito Mussolini, you all know who that is, he was originally a socialist, but then he founded I think it's called the Partito Fascista d'Italia, or d'Italia, something like that, the Italian Fascist Party. And he said that if Italy was to be reunified, a strong military state and strong state of government were both needed at the same time to help reunify the people and maintain peace between the people. So then, in October of 1929, Benito Mussolini became the leader of Italy, became the prime minister of Italy, and then that was when he began to get rid of the mafia. He began to get rid of all the crooked politicians. He actually replaced King Victor Emmanuel III, who was not put back into power until 1946, a year after World War II. So yes, Benito Mussolini, the reason why Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler are shown in pictures from World War II together like best buddies is because Hitler and Mussolini were both anti-democracy. In fact, here's a very powerful quote from Benito Mussolini. Yeah, pretty powerful, isn't it? Real quick, I just wanted to say I am not a fascist, I'm a nationalist. Anyways, back to the video. So yes, Benito Mussolini said to the Italian people, who were a joke to the rest of Europe because of their military failures, he said to them, "I will restore the Holy Roman Empire and Italy will no longer be the laughingstock of Europe." So he first started this off with taking over Ethiopia, like how I talked about in my Italo-Abyssinian Wars video, which I believe was my first Special Sundays video. I'm not quite sure. You'll have to confirm that for me. But yes, unfortunately, the Italo-Abyssinian War was the only war/battle that the Germans did not have to assist the Italians with. The Italian invasion of Greece was practically a failure. Italy got pushed out of Greece and all the way back into Albania, a nation that they had pretty much done kind of like Nazi Germany. So how Nazi Germany had the Anschluss of Austria, Italy had kind of an Anschluss of Albania when King Zog ceded his country to the rule of the fascist Italians and Mussolini and all that. So yes, Italy was just lagging behind in military might and in technology altogether. Italy was still a pretty primitive European nation. So yes, and then in 1943, when Italy was losing World War II, they exploded into a civil war between the Republican Italians, who were democratic, and the fascist Italians, who were loyal to Benito Mussolini. Adolf Hitler invaded the north of Italy to pretty much just take over that little bit, that bunch of land and all that stuff, and Benito Mussolini and his mistress or girlfriend or his wife, one or something like that, they were murdered by the democratic Italians, and then their corpses were hung by the feet to demonstrate the end of fascism in Italy. Okay, guys, that is it. This concludes the second part of Sensitive Saturdays. Now you know about Italy's position in World War II and what ultimately led to their defeat after the rise of power of their tyrant. And real quick, I just wanted to say what happened with Victor Emmanuel III. He was put back in power until May of 1946, where he was replaced by Umberto II, who was king until the official end of the Italian monarchy on June 12th, 1946. Okay, now remember to like the video, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of the next time I make a video. Peace out and rock on!